on a set of Generation Iron, and I'm taking my new favorite supplement, Game Face. I used to take Alpha Brain, but it's twice as strong, and I'm a big nootropic guy, and I need it when I do films like this. So, like me, I think you should get your Game Face on. So, what the fuck is going on? You fucking guys. I know you miss me, don't you? I miss you guys, okay? We'll say hello to my boy Paul DeMeo. Why he's covered by that shit back there, I don't know, but that kind of fucking pisses me off. I didn't even look. Fuck. I can't move. Anyway. If I touch that shit, it's over. Fucking fall down. I didn't notice. I didn't notice that he was being covered. I don't like that. Hold on. Let me see. I got shit falling all over this fucking place. Get off there. Alright. Hey. Jerry Ward, Raw TV. That's my shirt. Alright. But wait a minute. I should be wearing this shirt right there. Right there. Okay. MuscleSPort Mag. Right here. You can get this issue. MuscleSPort Mag right here. With me on the cover. Or you can get that shirt. You know, there have been people who have bought this issue, sent it to Joe. Joe sent it to them or whatever. Joe will send it to me and I'll send it out, whatever. If you want to sign it or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Why would you want to sign by me? I'm just fucking mumble. Anyway. Alright. What am I doing here? I'm hooked on to shit. Alright, look, anyway. So there's the MuscleSPort Mag shirt. And there's my boy Paul DeMeo. I don't like the fucking fact that that thing was covering Paul. Okay, I'm in a shadow here. I don't know why. I don't know. Anyway, I'm ugly, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so I haven't talked to you guys in a while. A lot of shit's going on over here. I'm okay. You know, I did my stress test. That's why I wasn't with the Palumbo show that one day. By the way, look, hold on. Ah! Speaking of the Palumbo. Look at the fucking jumbo Palumbo cookies. Fuck them. Actually, it's empty right now. Fucking my girlfriend. I'm putting a light on here. Look. Is anybody out there? Is anybody out there? Anyway. Oh. I got other lights all over this fucking light. Let's see, there's lights all over. There's lights behind. There's real lights, like professional lights and shit. But because I'm professional. But that light right there. Okay. So, like I was saying, how you fucking guys doing? Look, my face looks all shiny. It's because I'm sunburnt, okay? You know, it's fucking 100 degrees out and shit. I got a little bit of an ear infection. Can't hear out of this ear. I got it fixed the other day and she didn't do it right. Same fucking doctor who got my throat wrong. Remember, I got the surgery, the cancer surgery. She first treated me like I had, what do you call it, tonsillitis, and then she realized, holy shit, you got a growth in your throat, and so, you know, I go and I get it fucking cut out, and she didn't cut the whole thing out. She said I got it all, and then she was, oh, I don't get it all. Then she told me it wasn't cancer, then still, oh, it was cancerous. Now she went to fix it. I had an ear infection. She said she fixed it, and it's not fixed. So now, can't hear her in my right ear. And it's a weekend, so I gotta wait to go see her in a couple days. But anyway. Doesn't need a hair right here. I missed the one day at the Palumbo show. RX, my boys, that's because some of you might saw, relax. I was just getting, you know, you get the heart, what do you call it, the heart checkup there, where I got to run on the treadmill, you know. A fitness, you know, a fitness test. What do they call it? Is there another name for it? You know what I'm talking about. So, you know, hook you up to all that shit, you know, but, you know, it's just a check. Make sure everything's running right. So, there's no problems, though. Knock on wood. Wait. Speaking of that, look, I got my notes here, but wait. Look. Right there. Right there. Those are the stickers. I told you that already. Those are the stickers George throws on the fucking cookies. So, you know, wait, what the fuck was I going to say? Oh, we better get started with a little, you know. Now, hold on. Game Face is the sponsor, okay? Game Face sponsors. Now, if you guys, oh, Valentino, you're putting too many commercials in here. Relax. If they're the ones who pay for the fucking show, so simmer down, okay? and that shit smokes on it, or whatever, by Alpha Brain. It smokes it. It's not a pre-workout. So some of you guys still ask me, it's not a pre-workout. It's a brain booster, okay? It rebuilds your brain barrier, okay? It works, too, but you got to give it time. It's not like you take a pill and you're going to be like this, okay? Like Focus Factor, Prevagen, all those fucking things. This smokes that shit. All those other things like stupid shit. This shit's the real deal. It's got mushroom extracts, knock you off your socks, okay? But you're not going to fly from it. And it really does. I know a few people that get it for people in their family that have Alzheimer's. And it was made by, I told you, the two brothers because of Alzheimer's. So it's legit stuff. You can Google it. Go look at it. It's the most affordable supplement for that type of supplement. Forget about it. And it's fucking great. And I'm going to tell you that right now. It does help the brain. But it doesn't. You're not going to fucking fly from it. It is not a stimulant. So you fucking guys that think you're taking it for pre-workout, it is, ready? It is not a pre-workout. Look, I'm talking like Donald Trump. You know, like he talks like this with his finger, like that. It's not a pre-workout. Okay, look, this the Italian, you know what this is? Italian handkerchief. Anyway, all right. So I got that out of the way. Because people they fucking go crazy, you know what I mean? Even the guys at the gym, I've given some of the guys, it's not really for bodybuilders. It's for bodybuilders, but for us older guys, we all need that shit. Because you can't fucking think straight. You know what I mean? And it does help. You give that to one of your grandparents or shit, let them go on it for a while. You know, give them a couple months on that shit, and all of a sudden they're going to be like, fucking MC squared equals, you know. You know, listen, I shouldn't make those claims because I don't know for sure. But I'm just telling you, you know what I mean? I'm not supposed to make claims like that, but I can tell you that, you know, from people that I work with, that's what happens, so. Okay. Besides, I don't know supplements, so fuck it. Did you guys ever fucking idolize somebody and they just don't live up to what you really fucking, you know, you meet them in person and it's just not the guy you thought they were, or if they're not what you seem, whether it's a rock star, movie star, bodybuilder, whatever, you know. And maybe you thought they were the greatest thing since sliced bread, but they're pricks. This fucking light's blinking. God damn it. Wait, let me fix it. All right. Okay. Now, I know Arnold. All right? I pranked Arnold, 3 years ago it was? You know, and I know his son and everything. But listen to me. He's, in person, if you sat down with Arnold, he's okay. He's not a bad guy. He's witty, he's funny, he's fun to be. It's kind of just like he is in the interviews. But I gotta tell you something. He's a fucking letdown. And I've been saying this since the movie Bigger, Stronger, Faster. Remember where I was eating the fucking steak in the movie and I said, you know, sometimes, you know, the guy he's got the thumb in the air and the middle finger under the table or in his pocket, you know what I mean? And I referred to Arnold and I said, how do you think Arnold got to where he got? You know what I mean? And it's the truth. He got, you know, even in that industry, you got to be able to fucking step on hands and fuck some people over, and you got to be like a fucking hungry, like, you know, Wolverine. But here's the thing. You know, when I hear him say this shit right here.
And not just to think about, well, my freedom is being kind of disturbed here. No, screw your freedom. Because with freedom comes obligations and kind of responsibilities. We cannot just say, I have the right to do X, Y, and Z. When you affect other people.
That's fucked up, bro. That's some fucked up shit. And it really, it actually stings. You know what I mean? Because growing up, I fucking idolized Arnold. I gotta be honest with you. I loved everything about Arnold. I loved his movies. I loved everything about his pictures all over the walls. You know what I mean? I thought he was the greatest fucking thing, you know, and I thought when he farted it smelled like flowers, you know, or like strudel, but it doesn't. He's full of shit, and he's not a fucking good role model. He hasn't done shit for the sport. Listen, I know there's people like, what? Listen to me. You see that Arnold Classic and all that shit? Do you think he would take some of that money and maybe help bodybuilders get a union or any of that kind of shit? No. If a bodybuilder gets hurt and he can't fucking train, guess what? He's got to pay for his own benefit. Look at fucking my friend Victor Martinez when he got hurt. He had to pay for his own surgeries and shit. You know, blew his knee out. You know, blew his elbow out and shit, you know, with the arm wrestling thing. Listen, you don't know what it's like, okay? There's no union, there's no nothing, there's nothing to protect bodybuilding. And I know you think there's a lot of money in this. You know, maybe what does Mr. Olympia get? $450,000. That's you. You say, $450,000. You know how many guys win Mr. Olympia? One. And if you think that's going to be you, yeah, I know, I'm determined. I watch all those videos on TV, you know, on the fucking YouTube, and I'm watching all those motivation videos. Yeah, you can think it, you can do it. Yeah, okay. Bullshit. Okay? The guy who places second gets fucking a fraction of that. And the guy who, by the time, if you don't place in the top 5, bro, you make a Walmart money. Okay? I'm just telling you. Now, I know you get sponsors, and sponsors aren't like they used to be. And you got the social media, you become a whore, you're taking a video of every fucking thing you eat, your kids, your fucking dog, and everything else just because you need you need content to put on on the internet. So, you know, you're into the social media thing. But we could do that for fucking 40 years? You can do that? You're going to get a retirement from doing it? No. Bodybuilding, Arnold, his way of giving back to the bodybuilding is by charging you to go to his big shows, have these big shows, these big events and all that stuff, and you pay for that shit. It's a trick. You guys fall for that, but as a fan, I understand that. You know, the fans got to pay, but as a bodybuilder, you know, for the bodybuilding, he hasn't done anything to help competitors. This is the only sport on the planet. There's no union, there's no nothing. You know what I mean? Anyway, forget about that. But so I'm just trying to say, he's not the guy you fucking think he is. He's not the savior, trust me. He's got a lot of power. He could get it done, too. If he wanted to do it and he put his foot down, he could change his whole sport. But he doesn't want it because he's making money the way it is. All right? Now, let me tell you something. His politics, he sucks. He sucks. This shit here, what he just talked about, how, you know, fuck you and your freedoms, you know, fuck you, bro. Fuck you and the fucking German horse you rode in on, motherfucker. Because let me tell you something. That's like, when I already did a video about this, but like maybe he went off about the night of broken glass. He said he's a Republican and he was so ashamed and devastated. He was devastated over the insurrection. What insurrection, by the way? What insurrection? Well, the people were murdered and killed, and the way he was just stormed the White House. Nobody stormed the White House. What the fuck you talking about? That the fucking cops were like, come on in, you know what I mean? Except for the cops that, you know, that you had in the Capitol fucking hearings there. Those guys were, you know, the one with the Black Lives Matter, he belongs to Black Lives Matter, and he's black cop, you know, of course, white people are racist, the whole bit, you know. But regardless, the only person killed was Ashley Babbitt, all right? But you're going to compare that. Arnold compared that with the infamous German-Austrian Night of Broken Glass. The Night of Broken Glass, which started the whole fucking Kill the Jew movement, okay? And you're going to compare that with the Holocaust and all these other things, which, by the way, 11 million people died in the Holocaust, not 6. They originally thought it was 6. It's 11. 11 million. 11 million Jews, okay, were killed in the Holocaust. And on the Night of Broken Glass, let me tell you something right now. Let me just tell you what happened on the Night of the Broken Glass. They destroyed Jewish homes, Jewish hospitals, Jewish schools, Jewish-owned stores, all Jewish buildings, Jewish synagogues. They smashed and ransacked and attacked. They broke windows, buildings, all the buildings that were owned by Jews, apartment buildings. They demolished buildings with sledgehammers. They actually knocked them down. And the rioters destroyed, the total was 267 synagogues. 267 synagogues throughout Germany and Austria. And they sent over 7,000 Jews to the fucking concentration camps. Okay? That's how it all started. Okay? And over 30,000 Jewish men were actually arrested. 30,000 and incarcerated in concentration camps as well. So it's 30,000. The 7,000 Jews were Jewish business owners. Okay? I'm just reading here. My girlfriend prints this fucking shit out. It's better when I write it out, because this is or when she prints it. It's fucking. It's on this page. It's on this page. It's fucking. Anyway, you're gonna compare a bunch of flag waving fucking camera picture. Now, the people who broke into the fucking White House, we already know that. Those were Antifa, and those were plants, okay, government plants. But you know, you're going to compare a bunch of old people with fucking Trump hats and fucking taking pictures and shit like this. You're going to compare that with the annihilation of the Jew. Oh, they wiped out almost every Jew in Australia. If I said Australia. That must have been Lee Priest. Lee Priest texts my girlfriend. They're both bored, you know. I said on a Dave Palumbo show, I would let Lee fuck my girlfriend. You know, I would. I'd consider it an honor. He's my it'd be an even exchange. But I'm just kidding. Relax. Simmer down. But Lee is a very good friend of mine, and him and my girlfriend do text each other all the stupidest shit. Lee sometimes will just text her because she's bored, and he's bored and she's bored. And forget about it. They're two bored motherfuckers. But anyway, I love Lee. Lee's my boy, and he's one of my favorite people on the planet. If you knew him, there really isn't a bad bone in his body. I know he comes off something a little hard, but I love that guy. Anyway, so getting back. So it's Austria, not Australia. But in Austria, there was not many Jews left. The only Jews that were left were rat fucks. You know, kind of like Arnold, you know. So when Arnold actually compares shit like people going to the White House, storming the White House, the January 6th thing, which, again, you know, this depends on how you look at that shit. Okay, when you compare that to the Holocaust and the beginning of the breaking glass, where 30,000 Jewish men were fucking arrested and put in concentration camps, you got fucking problems. You got fucking problems. You rat fuck. You're a rat fuck. What's wrong with you? And I would tell him right to his fuck if it do. What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, screw me and my freedoms. First of all, let me tell you something. You have the right to get vaccinated now. We don't know. See, we're being fed a bunch of shit. Just like all that shit about ventilators going to Florida with Ron DeSantis. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Just like the guys in India. You know, how come all of a sudden now, for a while, you hear, no, India, people in India just dying. And they're dying on the streets. The COVID's killing everybody. Oh my God. Until the one Indian guy goes, listen, I'm on the street. Look, I'm in the middle. Hey, I'm here, and, you know, I'm in Sri Lanka, whatever the fuck it was. And he's, like, showing videos, and nobody's fucking panicking. Because it's all bullshit. It's propaganda. It's propaganda, okay? A fact. Even with the kids now. Fact. In 1.5 years of that we've had COVID, okay? Double the amount of kids who have died from the flu in 1 year, okay? 1 year is double what died in 1.5 years of COVID. And most of those kids are sick kids. So all this shit of vaccinating the kids and doing all this shit, I'm not an anti-vaxxer. Okay, I'm not. I got the vaccine because I had no choice. I've given you that story before. I know some of you don't like it. Oh, you're going to die, which is bullshit. Come on now. Stop that. Stop it. Do I think it's going to stop the COVID? I don't know. I didn't get it for that. I got it because of my sister. And anybody that doesn't understand that, well, that's because you don't have either you don't have anybody you give a shit about or love in your family or whatever. But if you did, you'd understand. My sister is a different story to most people. Okay, and I don't care if you say, well, my aunt was in the hospital, I went to see her, and I didn't have to take the COVID shot. Your aunt wasn't in a unit like my sister was in an elite special unit because of what she has. And even when there's no COVID, 10 years ago, we had to go in there whenever she would have one of these surgeries and stuff. We'd have to go in there with fucking hazmat suits on. They won't let you in there. Okay, even when my father was alive, my father's dead, he's been dead for a while, but what I'm saying, she's had this for a while. Even when he was alive, he would have to wear a hazmat suit in here. So I'm not going to get more into that. But the thing is, with the vax, dude, listen to me. It's your choice. It's your choice. All right? Each one of us has a choice. You don't have to get vaccinated. Do I recommend it? I'm not going to recommend it. I'm not going to unrecommend it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not getting into that. But for this cocksucker Arnold to actually act like, screw you and your freedoms. Think of that, your freedoms. He said you're affecting other people. This is what he said. Oh, really? What about when you were fucking around on your wife and your kids? You had a kid with the maid, and you were fucking that maid, making her wear your wife's clothes in your bed, and you fucked that maid and had a baby with that maid. And your kids are playing with that kid, thinking, oh, look, I'm playing with the maid's kid. You know what I mean? You know, it's his brother. I'm just saying to you, listen to me, guys. Don't these fucking bodybuilders too, listen, this sport's full of those kind of guys. I'm just telling you. I love Arnold as a bodybuilder and an actor. He's a great guy, okay? You sit and talk to him, he's actually not a bad guy. But let me tell you something. He would fucking stick a fucking stake right to your heart if he could. If it meant gain for him, personal gain. Alright? Anybody that it makes up, and it's a made-up story, but the whole thing about him, you know, my father died, and then I couldn't go to the wake. I told my mother, you know, and all this, you know, I didn't go to the wake, and all this whole bullshit. He said that for the fucking thing. I'm just telling you. Okay? These people, this guy, when he says this shit, it fucking shoots an arrow through me. You understand? Listen to me. When Arnold says these things, it fucking kills me. Because I loved everything about Arnold. I loved the way his movies, I loved his build, I loved everything. It's just what he represented in me growing up. But a lot of times you meet these guys, you understand what I'm saying? And it's a fucking letdown, man. It's like, whew, wow. And you hear him say shit like that. And this isn't the first time. He's saying, fuck you. He's, you know, screw your freedoms. Okay? He also saying it, you know, when he said about the night of broken glass and everything. It's anybody comparing that January 6th shit to the Holocaust was crazy. The only person murdered was Ashley Babbitt. She was not murdered by a Trump supporter. Okay? She was murdered because she was a Trump supporter. Okay, she was murdered by a cop, and we all know that. Alright, that's no secret. So Arnold, I'm sorry, bro. But you're fucking shit, you're shot. And the shit, when you say that shit, man, whew, you're a disgrace. And I have zero respect. Zero. Listen to me. I'm just telling you. When you get these guys that you idolize, you finally meet. I remember, what's his name here? I actually don't like him. George Lopez, okay, the comedian. But he always talks about how, like, he was a little boy and he idolized Eric Estrada, and Eric Estrada treated him like shit. When he saw him, they were filming a scene at Chips or some shit, and he was like, oh my God, you know, fellow Mexican-American, you know. And Eric Estrada treated him like shit. And then when George got older, he wound up meeting him again. But now George is a, you know, Hollywood celebrity, and George told him, you know what? Fuck you and the fucking horse you're in. I get the fuck here, piece of shit. I'm gonna tell you something. Right now, if Arnold was here right now, I'd tell him, dude, you're a fuck up. You're a piece of shit saying the shit you say. Screw my freedoms. Screw my freedoms. And I'm affecting everything. Now, I know some of you are going to... What he meant was that, you know, you're trying to, you know, affect other people when you're not vaccinated. Bullshit. Bullshit. Okay? Don't give me that shit. Your freedom of choice. You're not affecting other people. It's not like that. It doesn't work like that. Okay? 1 minute the mask works, then the mask doesn't work. 1 minute... What about Lindsey Graham? Lindsey Graham comes out and says, you know, I got the vaccine. Listen to this fucking genius statement. Ready? Listen to this. I got the vaccine, and I still got COVID. So you really should get the vaccine. Lindsay? Lindsay, did you hear what you just said? I got COVID after getting the vaccine. He got the vaccine, and he got COVID. So it shows you how contagious COVID is. But you should still get the vaccine. And then you get these people saying that people that have already had COVID, you know, their natural immunity to antibodies is not as strong as a vaccine. Hey, you fucking... What fucking world are we living in? What world are we living in? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I know some of you are going to try to say, well, Arnold's trying to say that if you're, that you're not thinking of your neighbor when you don't get vaccinated. Listen to me. I don't believe that. I feel it's a personal choice. All right? I don't believe that you need to get vaccinated because you're your neighbor. All right? First of all, listen to me. We don't even know the whole scope of what's going on. Nobody knows the truth about anything. Okay? I've seen scientists that swear the vaccine does not work. Okay, that it's impossible for it to work. There's only one vaccine that ever really worked for on virus, and that's smallpox. We all saw that video. I'm sure you've seen it, but there's been others. And then you get other people say, I don't know what the fuck believe, okay? You got Dr. Fauci there, we never should shake hands ever again. And we need to, why wear a mask to stop a little spittle? Then fucking later on, we don't need to wear one mask, we need to wear 2 masks. Fuck you. Maybe 3 is better. What happened to this? What happened to that? What happened to, so nobody knows, okay? All I know is my body, my choice, right? It's okay for that, right? It's okay. My body, my choice. You see people having fun. I can't go to church. It's limited to the amount of people. But you could go to Barack Obama's fucking birthday party, right? Barack Obama's birthday party. And they're already saying there's a bunch of people who got COVID over there already from that. So, I don't know exact numbers, but, and I don't know what's true. Because it's, one news station says, you can't trust the news, You understand what I'm saying? All I know is, we got to sort this shit out. But when you get a person like Arnold, who everybody looks up to, you can't tell me, look what he fucking looks like in that video, bro. The fuck is that shit? You know what I mean? It looks like you get fucking hair growing out of your nose and shit. The fuck out of here. What is that shit? It look like breathy. You know what I mean? Shave that shit. You look at your fucking unmade bed. Screw your freedoms. Yeah. No, screw your freedom. See, it's easy for Arnold to say for you to stay home and not go to work or any of that shit, because you're spreading germs. He could say that, because what? He's got hundreds of millions of dollars. He don't have to work. He could sit at home and fucking blow smoke rings, and his investments in his movies and all the other shit he's got going on, his bank account grows each day like this. Okay? He don't have to work. He could tell you to stay home and fucking shut your mouth and do what he says. Get your fucking vaccine, wear a mask, and stay the fuck home. There you go. Thank you, Arnold. And by the way, fuck you. Anyway. Enough of that. Sorry, but, he's a bodybuilder, and we all look up to him, and he's a bodybuilding god, but he's a fucking joke, bro. He could change the sport. He could bring a lot more money into the competitors. You know who gets rich on the Arnold Classic? He does. Those guys, they make enough money in one on that weekend to support a whole year's worth of business and everything else. They're all a bunch of businessmen. And every one of them are making tons of money. Except for the guy that's dehydrating himself and killing himself. Yeah, the guy who wins maybe first, second, or third. After that, what about the guy who places 15th? Shit. 15th best in the world. If you were a baseball player, forget about it. Enough. I want to talk about something else. Alright, listen to me. I'm going to tell you something here. You heard me talk about my sister, right? Let me tell you something about my sister really fast. If there's one thing on this planet I hate, it's a quitter. Somebody who quits. Somebody who just finds excuses. Simone Biles. She's a fucking quitter. She ain't no greatest ever. Not even close. The greatest ever is Nadia Comaneci. I'm going to tell you about my sister in a minute. I'll just show you what a hero does. How somebody who never quits. Listen what I'm going to tell you about Simone Biles. Okay? So I'm tired of hearing it. First black woman. What does it matter what a fucking color is? I'm sick of that with everything. First woman of color. Who cares? With everything. First woman of color, vice presidents, first woman of color, So you mean to tell me if her skin was white, well, then she's, I'm tired of that shit, bro. Tired. That whole racist shit holds no water. And a lot of people are getting tired of it. Sorry. I don't give a shit. I never root. Listen, when I love the Yankees, okay, Derek Jeter is mulatto, okay? But I never said that fucking Derek Jeter's got black blood in him. I'd rather see the white guy, I don't know, Jason Giambi do better. No, never. He's my guy, bro. I don't look at his skin color. That's my boy, bro. That's my team. You understand? I loved Alex Rodriguez. I know a lot of you guys didn't like. I did. And I liked him. Because a lot of everybody else didn't like him. Okay? I liked him. Alright? Gabish. I like Ken Griffey Jr. I'd like to see the way he would hit. Even though he was a piece of shit. But I liked him. Okay? Ronnie Coleman. Lee Haney. Those are fucking two ambassadors for this sport, bro. I know them both personally, and they're good fucking men. And they're no quitters. Ronnie Coleman fucking... If you told me you think he'd ever compete again, he'd probably fucking think, if I could get my shit working and shit, yeah, he would. Because he's not, doesn't know how to... there's no quitting him. But it's Simone Biles, bro. Nadia Comaneci smoked her. First of all, Nadia Comaneci scored a perfect 10 when it was impossible to do. Okay, today, they give them, it's like everything else, like pro cards and the IPB, they're giving that shit out. 10s come a lot easier. But Simone Biles only has 4 gold medals in the Olympics. And she was in 2 Olympics. Nadia Comaneci won. And she's got 5 gold medals. And she had a record, I think it was 7 or 8 straight fucking 10s. In an era where 10s were impossible. Okay? Impossible. But Simone Biles is a hero because Hollywood sees her as a poor little foster child, black girl, that her grandparents helped raise and all this shit. And, I'm sorry, bro. Here's a violin. There's a million of those. Muhammad Ali fought a complete fight with a broken jaw, okay? I'll tell you who's a fucking... Listen, Bob Gibson was hit in the second inning, caught a line drive off his shin, pitched a full 9 innings with a broken leg. One of the things I think is one of the greatest things, Michael Bisping. Dude, Michael Bisping fought a fight, and a guy punched him and fucking basically almost knocked his eyeball out. It blinded him. It ripped the fucking whole back of his eye out, retina, destroyed the retina and everything. He didn't tell anybody. Fought with only one eye. He went home. Even his family didn't know at first. He told nobody. He went to the doctor. The doctor told him, "Dude, you're done." He got one eye. One eye. He got a fucking prosthetic put in his eye. Nobody fucking knew. And he fought like 4 or 5 more times and then won a championship with one eye. Never told anybody. Never said a fucking word. Never made an excuse. Never said one thing. Well, I'm fighting one. Never. Dude, that's a fucking champion. Okay? Not somebody who runs and does a little vault and says she got the twisties. Why didn't you talk about the twisties before that vault? Why didn't you talk about the twisties before you went to the Olympics? Why didn't you do it? Why all of a sudden you thought about it? You had time to bring up a fucking excuse, Simone? You had time to make an excuse? Because you're a fucking quitter. You quit. You fucking quit. I don't give a shit, bro. I don't give a shit if you place dead last. So you know what the problem is? Everybody coddles her. Oh, the poor girl, foster kid, black, and all that shit. Who cares? What? Doesn't matter what the color is. Doesn't matter. Okay, there's plenty of other foster kids, adopted kids, rejected kids who went on to become super celebrities, superstars in sports or whatever. Doesn't matter. You ain't the first, you won't be the last. But you're not the greatest. The greatest never quits. Okay, Muhammad Ali didn't quit. Okay, people like that didn't quit. And I'm not the biggest Muhammad Ali fan. I feel like he had a little bit of racist shit in him. But I give respect where respect's due. I respect him like you won't fucking believe. Alright? But let me tell you something. Simone Biles, alright, she made up all these excuses. She just blatantly walked away after she fucked up that vault. She, like a pouting, she just said, "I'm done, I'm not going to do this no more." And then she came out with it, and all the Hollywood, "Oh, what a hero, to just give the other girls a chance." That's what she actually said at one point. Well, I figure, I'm going to give them a chance. She said I have mental issues. But they'll be fine in a couple of days. Yeah, bullshit. There was a whole bunch of excuses. Then the twisties. And how come that never came out before? Bullshit. You're lying. And it doesn't matter. Even if you had the twisties. I can tell you this. If fucking Muhammad Ali was in a fight, and he was in a boxing match, and he got dizzy in a boxing, he would have said, "That's it, I'm done." He would have fucking still finished that. He would have found a way. My sister said stage 4 cancer, the worst cancer. It's called Ewing sarcoma, whatever the fuck it is. Okay, it's bad, and it's very aggressive. Fucking 10 years, stage 4. She's had 7 surgeries, okay? And listen to me. She's had, now let me listen to this. And if you saw her today while I'm doing it, she was in a, she's on chemo right now again. She's supposed to have another surgery in 2 weeks. She just had a 20-hour surgery in June. That's why I had to get the fucking babanya there. Okay, the vaccine. 20-hour surgery. She's 60 years old. She's a year younger than me. 10 months. With 10 months, my mother was pregnant 6 weeks after she gave birth to me. Holy fuck. My old man was a fucking dog. But anyway, so listen to this. She was today, she was on a beach in a bikini. She has, and she got a bikini body. You guys will fucking go crazy. You would never believe it. She doesn't look at her age. She looks like maybe she's 40. My sister had 6 ribs removed. 6 ribs, because of her cancer. 6 ribs removed. She had her left kidney removed. You left, right? No, right. She had her 6 right ribs, her right kidney removed, her adrenal glands removed. She had part of her intestines removed. She had her gallbladder removed. She had her spleen rebuilt, and she had her removed and rebuilt. And then she had an artificial, she had her diaphragm removed, had that rebuilt, new diaphragm, artificial. She had half her right lung removed. Part of her aorta was damaged, and she had that. There's so much. There's something I'm missing too. I can't even remember. And you know what? She smiles. She goes to bed. Nobody believes that she's even sick. Okay? And she takes okay to beg. It's okay to scream. It's okay to crawl on the floor. Fucking medical marvel. It's okay to feel anxiety. How you look it's like not this. Okay to quit. How you fucking look like this. How you could have a body like that and still look good and everything. Okay? And you know what? She doesn't care. It's okay to fail. It's okay to cry. It's not okay to quit. You can do everything. It's okay to lose. You can lose. Simone Biles, you could place last. It's okay. Because at least you tried. But you can't quit. You never quit. Never. And all you motherfuckers out there, you think you got it bad, you think life hasn't been so great, or maybe, you've had problems. My sister has no fucking guts anymore. Okay? Half her fucking organs are gone. And she was on the beach today. Okay? Today. And guys, hit on it. She looks, you would never believe. Okay? You would never fucking believe it. Stage 4, she's a medical fucking marvel. She's in a New York City hospital. Okay, Columbia Presbyterian. Yeah. That's where I took the video with the statues, with the fucking things. That's on my Instagram. Okay, some of you might not know what I'm talking about. If you go to my Instagram, you see the videos of me when they're walking in. They got masks on the statues. Stupid. But what I'm trying to tell you is, you gotta go like at the twisties. I feel a little dizzy. I don't give a shit. Suck it up. That's what the coach... Imagine... Come on, you guys. You guys, listen to me. Listen to me. You know how it was when we played football? When I was a kid, you said, I don't feel good. The coach would grab you fucking by your fucking face mask and pull you. Or lacrosse, same shit, because I played both football and lacrosse. I was a baseball guy. I played lacrosse not for the high school. I played lacrosse in a league. I played baseball in high school. But anyway, they fucking pull you by your face mask. Get your fucking ass out there. Get your fucking ass out there. I remember seeing Jimmy Jones, okay, when he was the head coach of the Cowboys. There was a guy in preseason, and he was laying on the ground, and he was throwing up, and he was kind of almost like crying, and he actually kicked him in the ass, and he said, I want 3 guys, get your fucking ass over and drag this piece of shit off this field. You're done. You're fucking done. Get this piece of shit off the field. Now, you know why? Because when you're in a war and you're a warrior, it doesn't matter. How many guys are fucking... You hear about guys in Afghanistan and fucking Iraq getting shot, or Vietnam getting shot 3 times, and they're still fucking out there fighting the enemy and shit. Okay? This girl, I got the twisties, and it's bullshit. You didn't have no fucking twisties. You're making that up. You start that, I'm a pro-abortion shit. You start that, I'm poor and black, you know. I want to see more black people. There's more black athletes and black and black and black. Why does that have to fucking be a criteria? Why? I don't care what anybody's fucking skin color is. It doesn't matter. Tired of it, bro. You ain't no greatest ever. Nadia Comaneci is the greatest gymnast ever. Came from a communist country. Fucking little girl, 14 years old, didn't know what the fuck was going on. And still fucking sunk at home. When nobody else could do that. She broke the barrier. That's the hardest thing to do. It's like when first guy bench 500, first guy to run, 4-minute mile, and that kind of shit. Okay? She broke the fucking barrier. That's the greatest ever. The other one's a quitter and fucking Hollywood coddling her. Her coach should have said to her, come here, you trained 4 years. You trained fucking 4 years for this. You went through fucking hell to get here. This is the fucking Olympics. Let me just tell you something right now, Simone. Or Simone, whatever your fucking name is. I'm going to tell you something right now. You can make up all excuses, but inside you know it's bullshit. And you know when it's really going to get you? When you're old. When you're old and you look back and go, oh my God, I should have never quit. You'd be better off losing. The problem is she was put on a pedestal up here by everybody. And when she fucked up that vault, she knew, oh fuck, this ain't even good enough to get a bronze medal. And she knew, oh my God, I'm not, she's the girl who, I can't lose, oh my God, she's just going to win all golds. You know what I mean? Because she's Simone Biles, poor black kid, going to always throw the word black in there. I had a bunch of friends who happened to be black. I never said, they're my black friends, I'm going to hang out with my black friends tonight. Never. They're my friends. I never even thought about that. Oh, shit, you're black. Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, it doesn't matter. Anyway. Fuck that shit. All right, I'm done. What's going on is Gregg Valentino, and I made a deal with myself for the New Year's. I'm going to start eating good. So that's why I'm eating meatballs. All right? Because I'm also a New York Guinea, and I talk with my mouth full. Now, wait a minute. My girlfriend, she was eating this. She would put this shit on there. It's got her father's picture right there. But I can't handle spice. But what I do to take it up a notch is I'll take a Game Face. GameFaceSupplements.com. Right there, bro. Buy 2, get 1 free. Nootropic Smart Drug. Put it right on the fucking meatball. Look at that. Okay? Right there. Gotta wash it down with a little root beer. Diet root beer. Anyway. You need to put your Game Face on. Whoa! That's a spicy meatball. I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna wrap it up. Listen to me. Joe Pitaro's got a really cool shirt. Maybe he'll drop it in here. Maybe put an advertisement for the beginning. It's with Mario Cuomo. It's great. Because, he said, because Italians were very enemy. He tried to use that as an excuse at one point. Well, I'm Italian-American. My thing is to kiss everybody and hug everybody. You know what I mean? I've done that too. I'm not going to lie. I've done that too. There's been girls, ugly, fat ones, everything. They come up to me at expos. Sometimes I give them a kiss. I just do it because it's a thing. But I'm not doing it because I'm a horny motherfucker. Trust me. You know what I mean? Trust me. I'm fine with my girl. But I'm not going to be doing that. Because fuck that. Then the people like, I see Valentino, you're like what are you trying to molest me? Well, it's a fucking girl, 300 pounds and shit. Everybody knows me. I like them flaca. You Spanish guys know what they're flaca. See, we get along good. We get along good. Because I've been, we're a strip club with Mark Henry, the power big Mark. Dude, he'll tell me, look at that girl right there. And I'm going, which one? There's like 5 of them. That one right there. And I'm going, are you pointing to the fat, fucking ugly ones? There's some guys who just like that shit. The whole big ass thing, not me, bro. Like a catcher's mitt. I like that little fucking little catcher's mitt there. Oh my God. I love that shit. That little starfish in the middle. You know what I mean? A little button there, you push. and you go, burp, stick your face in there. I love that. Little ass. My girlfriend's got a little ass. I said, better stay little, too. Better not be like her mother. Oh, I got a million mother-in-law stories. I know some of you guys want to hear them. I'm gonna give you all. I gotta write them down. I forget it. I forget, you know, because she was here just the other day. What? Today's. I'm doing this Friday night. What day was it? Tuesday. She was here Tuesday. Holy Christ. Whew, you have no idea. I got a pool in the backyard. I got all the fucking Mexicans in the pool splashing each other. Fucking, you know. I gotta be careful. You know. I'm not gonna say anymore. The mother can't swim, so I tell her, put a suitcase over your head, leave you walking. Anyway, so listen, I love you guys. I know it's been a while. I got a lot of shit going on. It's my fault. It's not Joe Pietaro's fault. I love you guys, you know. Listen, you want to fucking get your brain going, get the game face. You got to do it, though. Don't take too, you know, don't think you're going to take it and all of a sudden be like, oh, my God, oh, wow, MC squared, fucking, 24 times 365 equals, you know. You're not going to be doing that. That's not going to happen. It takes a while, but you're going to notice the feeling of well-being. It's not a stimulant. All right, enough said. All right, we're going to be doing more. I know you guys want to see the fucking old magazines and the shit. Do I have anything laying around here? I got so much shit here, you have no fucking idea. Anyway, well, we'll do another video. But I love you guys, all right? Keep the faith. Arnold, if you're watching this, suck my dick. Here's your freedom. You have the freedom to suck my dick or not suck my dick. You know what I mean? Simone Biles, if you're watching this, you quit. Stop the fucking bullshit. Just say, yo, I quit. And stop bringing race into everything, please. I don't give a shit what you fucking... There's a billion fucking people out there that were adopted or thrown down the street and with fucking nothing. Larry Elder's father, you forget about it. You know what I mean? His mother was a prostitute. He used to listen to it. That's what she did for a living. He had no father. His father, Larry Elder's father, he had no father. His mother was a prostitute. Okay? And she wound up getting a boyfriend. He was 10 years old. His father was 10 years old. The boyfriend said, get that fucking kid out of here. The mother said, you gotta leave. And just threw the kid out on the street. And he raised Larry Elder good. I think he made a fucking, it's gonna be the next fucking, hopefully, the next governor of California. I like him. And he's black. Oh my God, it's a black man. Oh my God. Give me a break. I don't care what anybody's skin color is. So, alright guys. Listen. Be good to your girl. Be good to your wife. Be good to your significant other. Oh. Rest in peace, John Meadows. He was a good guy. Okay? I didn't really know him that well. I'm not going to lie. But every one of my friends that knows him, dude, they got nothing but great fucking stories. But they always tell me, oh, Greg, you and him... I should say, our paths have crossed a little bit, but not much. You know what I mean? But everybody that knows him, and the people that I trust the most, and that I love, and they tell me what a fucking great guy he is. And I can see, I've watched some of his videos and stuff, and seen him talk, and I talked to people he dealt with and stuff. And I've never heard one person, and I'm not just saying it's because he's dead, I've never heard one person say a bad fucking word about that guy. Never. Not one. So, rest in peace, but God bless his family, because they're the ones who need this. You know what I mean? So, if you're going to say prayer, pray for his family. Alright? It's important. Be good to you, be good to your own fucking family, too. Alright? Be good to your girl, man. Treat her good. Pay the child support if you're a deadbeat dad. You really shouldn't be watching my show, because Dad, I don't like it all. I don't like that. Be good to your kids. Don't have no regrets when you're old. I'm telling you. You have no idea. We'll do a whole show about all that shit, but regardless, okay? I gotta go. I'm sweating. Look at it. I'm oily and sweaty. I'm all burnt and shit, Can't hear this fucking ear, this hand. I had a cortisone shot. I gotta get another one. I'm fucked up. But you know what? I got my game face on. Okay, alright, goodbye. Stop fucking around.